All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Winners and Grinners. My name is Darren Murphy, joining, as usual, Barry Carroll. How are you, mate?
Good. How are you?
Mate, I am fantastic for a Wednesday. Dave Tennis Carroll, the all-new Director of Operations for the North Cairns
Who would have
Tigers.
thought, Daz? I mean, they're obviously wanting desperation stakes. No, something I'm really looking forward to, a new role. I've stepped out of the coaching role, which I've actually had my fill over the last decade. So, yeah, it's a role that I'm looking forward to. So,
Yeah,
let's get at it, as I said.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we've got a few big things happening in the AFL and the NRL. Get into our top 5 stories for the NRL. First off, and the PNG expansion has a big domino effect there. Jarome Luai has confirmed today that he is the very first signing for the PNG Chiefs for 2028.
What a good signing.
Well, the better word is explosion, isn't it?
Explosion.
What an explosion of a signing.
Yeah.
That is just an outstanding sign by the Chiefs.
So was he only on 3 years with the Tigers?
Yeah, so he had a two-year deal with 1 year option. So he could have gone to the open market at the end of this year, but he's decided to go again with a 2-year deal with PNG, with another 1 year option starting in 2028. And he's decided to take up the 1 year option next year with the Tigers. So he's still got, Daz, 18 months to lead this football club to, and Baz, wherever they might go to.
But let's face it, it's led to what? It could have a Penrith reunion here.
Oh, this is an outstanding signage for the PNG Chiefs. We've probably seen it even on, and I sent it on a TV show last night. Mitch Kenny, Moses Leota, Nathan Cleary, Isaiah Yeo, Liam Martin, and there is one more. They're all out of contract.
Alex Johnson as well.
That are available of the 1st of November.
Toto.
Brian Toher. There's 7 Panthers players. Now, I believe, because Jarome Luai has a really, really good friendships with these players, I wouldn't be surprised if 2 of them go there, Daz.
It's all for a tax dodge, though.
But why
That's
not go?
all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you can get it.
So-
Get
as I-
2.2 million without tax.
and third-party deals, which I did not realise are untaxed as well.
Yeah.
Players change clubs all the time for money. So if you can get a tax-free deal.
As I said to Baz today, he's
Take
probably
it.
going to make $3 million a year untaxed.
Yeah.
Over 3 years is $9 million.
Yeah.
Geez, that's good coin.
Can't really go very far.
It's a bit
though,
better than your
around
wage,
Port Moresby.
Daz.
And it's perfect for someone like Luai, he's already won premierships, so he's not chasing premierships.
Yeah.
But he gets the opportunity to go to a brand new club, kick it off, and get paid tax-free. Amazing.
Oh, no, look.
I'd take it.
Yeah, the domino effect now is going to be very, very interesting, and especially for us here in Cairns, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I don't know about you lads, but I'm really, really excited for this new team now.
Especially if they come here and actually play games here at
and
Barlow
we
Park.
spoke about that. Do you think there is a chance that we might
There's
get
a huge chance.
How good's that going to be?
Yeah. At least we're going to have an NRL side here.
Yeah.
We don't have to, we know they're from PNG, but at least we get someone
But even
to
if we
support.
get 2 games,
Other than the pride.
if we get 2 games, Baz, that's
Over
okay,
the next
isn't
2
it?
years, though, is it next year the
No.
Perth's coming in?
27 Perth Bears go in.
Yeah, so it's next year.
Yeah, and then 2028.
2028. So over the
PNG.
next 2 years, the competition's going to look way different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Firstly, we're getting an extra game a week too. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
Whether it be Monday night or a Wednesday night.
Monday night footy, bring it back.
Oh, let's go
Please.
Wednesday. Why not start tonight?
Started early.
Why not?
Get it open.
I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it, but us 3 love it.
Yes, bring it on.
All right, the injury toll here is starting to bite the doggies. Canterbury's losing Villamar Kikau long-term, and this kind of injury that derails the season. So he's out for months.
Okay, now I'm going to be ignorant here. I did not know. Do you know what the injury might be, Daz?
I have not seen the injury. I can
But
confirm
that is a huge out, Villamar Kikau.
Blimey, kick out. Yeah.
Like Stephen Crichton's only just come back. where are the Bulldogs, Baz?
I can't believe I tipped them last week against the Broncos.
I can't believe you did either.
Well, they were the favourites too, so I don't understand. But after watching the game, you're like, they were never going to win this.
Yeah, they're just devoid of confidence.
In terms of the ladder, they're 10th, so they're not out of it.
I know, but they're devoid of structure, belief, trust. It just. That's for Kickout to be out for a few months is
that's massive for them.
Yeah, and I believe anyone who comes back into the back end of the season after a long-term injury, most of them struggle to play good football because everyone else is up and about, been playing for 4 or 5 months, and then also trying to play finals footy.
So for the Dogs, Tallulah is out with a hamstring. Harry Haynes is out suspended. Kikau's done a pec. Max King out with a jaw. Carraz is out with a knee. And Mitchell Woods hamstring.
Wow, so
that's huge.
Yeah, well, so your pec's 12 can be 12 to 16 weeks. So it could be 4 months. So realistically, he's coming back maybe end of August, rolling into finals.
So I mean, Broncos here have got 14 out.
Yeah, well, obviously it's a different. He's just a good coach.
Yeah,
Madge is just a good coach. Simple as that, don't you think?
Walsh was actually named back again.
Yes, he is.
So whether or not he'll actually come back is
I think he'll play this weekend. But anyway,
yeah, it'd be very interesting if he actually does. All right, where are we up to? Number 3, which is the NRL is actually flexing its global muscle. There's talk of the NRL influencing or partnering with the UK Super League, and it's getting louder. So rugby league is heading towards the central control.
Yeah, so we've spoken about this a number of times the last few weeks and months. And if it's now getting louder and louder, then my belief it will happen now.
Yeah,
it will occur.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
These things start as rumours and
I have
whispers,
seen
they
news
always turn
reports.
out to be true.
I've seen news reports there where Abdo is looking very, very favourably at the UK right now. Right. So I'm thinking, it will actually happen.
Yeah, I believe it will happen. They obviously need the NRL's help from Australia to prop up their competition. And once they take it over, you just wonder how, I mean, football's always going to be the dominant sport, you would think, like football, like as in soccer in the world.
But I can't see anything but positives from this. But
NRL is going to grow throughout America, now the UK, Southern Hemisphere.
It'll be literally the equivalent to a soccer World Cup.
It will, won't it?
Yeah,
it will. And this will happen, and obviously the Super League needs it to happen, and it's going to be good both ways. We'll get good players will come to NRL, and we still might lose some good players from the NRL to go to the Super League or players at the end of their career.
Absolutely. So the NRL is actually launching a major charity initiative tied to scoring. And it's saying that real money is involved per goal or field goal. Now they're actually talking about mental illness, and they're saying that the kicking, either kicking or actually scoring goals will actually earn big money. And that, I think that's seen as a good thing. That's showing that the NRL is trying to stand for something bigger.
Yeah, so this is every time there's a goal or a field goal, is the NRL donating?
NRL will be donating money to the cause.
And to the cause. And can we check to see how long that cause, will it just be something to be ongoing?
It'd be like Try July.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Or one of, like you wouldn't think it'd go for the entire season.
Entire month.
It would just go for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely it's a great idea, and that's what we want. We want our football clubs, our football leagues to put as much money back into our community. Yeah.
So this says the sport will unite to give kids cancer the boot, with Yui donating $1,000 for every conversion and penalty goal, and $2,000 for every field goal during Magic Round to paediatrics cancer centres across
Magic
Australia
Round.
and New Zealand.
Right.
Magic
Yeah,
Round.
so I think it's just across Magic Round. The cause is close to the Trebojevic hearts after the brothers formed a close bond with avid Manly supporter Bo Hewitt during his cancer battle. Superfan passed away in March 2025, but his legacy will live on through Kick for a Cause, with the NRL hoping to raise more than $1 million to support children with cancer.
I hope they do something to celebrate actually that every time they kick a goal.
Yeah, it'd be good to see. Oh, that's what we liked and love to see. And obviously Magic Round must be...
$1,000 for every conversion and penalty goal, $2,000 for every field goal.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
So in a way, teams might be trying to do field goals, which would
What
be
about
good.
2-point field
Well,
goals?
Yeah, well, but look at Jamal Fogarty. He kicked a
Yeah,
field
he's
goal
like one.
just before half time. He just thought, it's a minute to go. Why not get another point on the
we
board?
don't see a lot of that, hey? But,
But I
it's
think
such a
it's-
good idea.
It's a
Like,
great idea.
Yeah.
If it's there, you're in front of your goal with a minute to go.
or 10 seconds to
10
go.
seconds,
You're
oh,
not going to get the try.
No, I'll just take a point.
Just slot it over. Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
and you're already and you're running in, going, okay, we've just got another point. It's like when they do in AFL, if they kick a goal right on the siren, it just gets the crowd up and going, gets the players.
Yeah.
So great idea.
All right, the competition is tightening and unpredictably, it's everywhere. So even without one single headline, the comp has been chaotic. Well, except for the Dragons, of course.
Yeah, well, at the bottom of the table,
They're
they're
gonna
not
get their 2
making
points.
they're not making an inroad.
Yeah, but they get their 2 points this week. They get a win this
Well, I
week.
suppose you could call it that. But then you got the top of the table where Penrith are just brutalising the rest of the competition. Can they keep it up all year, Baz and Daz? That's the big question.
Yeah.
But they are a very, very professional football side, team and club, and they've done this many a time. And then in between, there's like 15 teams of who's going to be the other grand finalist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like who would right now would you think everyone's going to say, well, I'm going to say Penrith's my grand final team. Who's after that?
Could it be Tigers?
Oh, see, can we trust Tigers to make a grand final? I haven't been there for,
Well,
20
Donkey's ages. So
you know.
probably just about
Manly have won 4 in a row, but they've got to keep winning
Yep.
games of football. Probably the side. See, I mean,
It's too early. It's round 7.
Is it Rabbitohs with Wayne Bennett?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who could be a grand final
I
team?
agree with Baz. It's too early to tell.
No,
right now.
hang on. What are we in? Round 9.
Round 9.
Yeah, I don't think it's too early to tell yet, lads. Like it's round 9. You know, we're starting to.
Hang on, when is Magic Round? It's next
It's
week.
weekend.
Next week.
It's the 9th. It's Mother's Day, isn't it?
It's
Weekend.
Mother's Day weekend, yeah.
It
Okay.
is. So sorry, mums,
10.
but all your sons will probably be at
going to the footy.
Going to the footy all weekend, and they'll end up at Caxton, and they'll see you sometime at 10 o'clock Sunday night.
That's it. All right, let's get into our NRL scoreboard. Thanks to DC Finance and the West Tigers and the Canberra Raiders started us off there. Tigers winning 33-14. Raiders in trouble.
I've been saying this for a few weeks now. Yes, they are in trouble now.
I actually saw an AI meme today saying Ricky Stewart's actually going to take things out on his own and actually going to start getting out on the field. He's had enough.
He's had enough. Look, what is going on with the Raiders? Obviously, we keep saying that Jamal Fogarty has been a massive loss for him.
I can't believe they let him go.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have locked him up for long term?
And they wouldn't offer him the 3 years as what Manly did. I don't know. I mean, it would only still make him 34. That's still a young halfback.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's been the issue.
So, like, who have they got now in the halves?
Yeah, it's a young Ethan Strange, isn't it? Ethan Sanders. Very young halfback. And that showed by putting a young halfback into your football team, especially what happened to the Dragons, and I will talk about it. You cannot have a young half trying to direct and structure a football team around the field.
Ethan Strange and Ethan Sanders,
They're very young halves. But look, Tigers now, they haven't really relied on Luai to be there. He has been injured.
He's also been in PNG too.
He's been a PNG too. But
On a private jet.
Exactly. But, Adam Dewey, I know I said this 3 weeks ago, and I don't know if, some of you gents might have laughed at me, but I think he's a massive chance to be on the bench for New South Wales.
Yeah. No, I agree.
He's a 5'8", and he probably could play anywhere. I think he'll be very hard done by if he's not on the bench.
Yeah, give him a jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're coming from a Queenslander, but that's okay.
No, I do rate him. I've thought he's a great player for a long time, and he's really really putting it on for the Tigers this year.
And he has been a great player for a long time, and I just think it's mainly because of his serious knee injuries.
Yeah.
Good on. So the
But
Tigers,
good on the Tigers. Definite warning signs at the Raiders there this year, so they're probably not making the 8.
I don't think they're not, and their for and against is something like it's negative 82. If you're already that high this early in the season, you look at the stats for the last 5 years, you're not making the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys versus Sharks.
Yeah, Cowboys getting up 46 to 34.
80 points at 80 minutes there.
It was a great game of football for
It was a
entertainment.
high-scoring game.
I thought it was great. Like a lot of people complaining, saying, "Why is there so many tries being scored? What happened to defense?" Blah blah blah. But you want to see tries. You want to see goals.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was great because the game just kept going back and forth.
Because you still thought at times, the Sharks are going. Now they're back again. It was an very, very entertaining game.
Toddy was jumping off his seat.
Was he?
I'm very happy.
Rather
for the
than
Cowboys.
jumping out of the grandstand.
He was.
Or jumping off the grandstand.
Yeah.
But positive signs again for the Cowboys. Was it last week they had the loss?
Against the great team, Manly.
Against Manly.
So I think whether they do, but they are on track, and they are currently.
I think Cowboys will be somewhere in the bottom of the top 8 there.
8 to 12, 7 to 11.
Yeah.
That's I think where they'll land. And
would they make a semi?
They
the form they are now?
Well, they could, but you do need defence in finals.
Yeah.
And their defence does worry me.
It can be very shocking at times.
Yes. But they will land very, very close to finals. Very close.
The baby Broncos get up against the Dogs there, 32 to 12.
Dogs are just abysmal. I'm sorry.
There's no other word. I agree with
injury.
you. That's a great word. Maybe we can just move on for that. Abysmal. Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously injuries, but Broncos got injuries too. So
this frustrates me of what. And I'm not a Doggies supporter, but it frustrates me that they've brought in so many good footballers to this football club. They've also let good footballers go in Reece Marnie.
Reed
Marnie, and also
Toby
Sexton. Now, since Toby Sexton has left, or they dropped him, look, I don't know exactly the stats, but I think they've only won 4 games.
Yeah.
And that was like in round 14.
And it all started with the Galvin thing last year.
It started with the Galvin thing, but since Toby Sexton is no longer in that football team, and even last year, it has gone so wrong.
I think Galvin's been a good signing for him. It's just the way that they brought him in.
Yes.
It just upset everyone.
Exactly.
And then the fallout from it, they just haven't recovered. Now they're facing injuries.
That's right. And their defence is, their forwards are it's shocking at the moment.
Like you've set the team back a year or two, really. If not more.
They're not winning a premiership this year, are they, Daz?
Dogs, no.
Probably not this year or next year. But
they're probably not now.
Yeah. All right, Super Saturday. Oh, my goodness. Cricket score here against the Dragons, 62 to 16. Just goes to show that, you throw in a new coach, it's not going to actually change your spots.
Oh, well, it's exactly. But it's just not that. You don't bring young Kane Reid in, who's played 10 games of NRL football. You've sacked your assistant coach, which I heard was very, very popular with the players. So he's gone in. It's like me as operations manager and gone in. I'm sacked the president, the coach, the little bloke who sits at the bar and says, "Mate, you've been here for 10 years. About time you go." Like, exactly. He sacked the coach, the assistant coach, and halfback. I mean, I know Dean Young didn't sack the coach, but it reflected of what a
It's just a rubble at the
If
moment.
you were Dean
Dragons.
Young, would you have taken the job? Like,
There's also talk of demerger as well.
is he only temporary or
no, he wants the job.
He wants
He's
the
not
job.
getting the job now. He's run and done for one game. That's
No,
how
surely they can't pin one game on him and go, "Hey, it's all your fault."
they scored 62 points. The Roosters, mate.
Yeah, but like he come in like the week of the game. Like,
Well, don't make changes. Kieran
Yeah.
Foran came in, and
Yeah.
everyone wanted young Joey Walsh to be the halfback.
well, it makes sense. Hey, come in, don't make any crazy changes, see how everything
Yeah,
works, and
that's
then
right.
you know,
And that's what Foz has done.
Yeah.
obviously Dean's done too much at once.
Way too much. I mean, good on to the Roosters, but I mean, they were obviously Sam Walker got the medal again for the second or third time.
I think
or
it's the
something.
third time now, yeah.
Third time. He's having a good season. But don't make that many changes against a really, really good football club, which is the Roosters, and a football team. I said on last week that Angus Crichton and Victor Radley will chew this bloke up and spit him out.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
Yeah.
well,
And just because Shane Flanagan had to go, did you have to get rid of Kyle Flanagan? Like
No.
I know they're related, but
No, not at all.
Father and son.
you know, but Kyle might play better under a new coach. You know?
Exactly. No, I totally agree with you, mate. It was
It's
just
kind of like the sins
Like,
of the father
I-
put on the son.
I
you
kind
know?
of feel as though, well, you know, you deserve this crap and shit that's been served up to you. Like the senior players have got no respect. As far as I'm concerned, the senior players have got no respect for their footy club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Warriors,
Yeah. Warriors get up against the Dolphins.
well,
This
they're
was a
lucky.
great game of
They were
football.
behind. Dolphins were.
30 to 18, the game ended
Very
up.
unfortunate that the Finns.
I think the Finns have done this a few times this year. They've been ahead, and then you look back at the score and you're like, oh, actually they're losing.
Yeah, playing in windy Wellington.
If the Finns don't start winning these close games, and they have a history of not winning them,
Yeah.
Because where are they? 12th.
they
So,
don't make
you
the
know,
final. They are a way lesser chance, aren't they, Baz?
Yeah.
Than making the finals than the Cowboys.
Well, 12 through to 15 are all on 6 points, so
Yeah.
they might as well be 15th. You know, it's
So if we think that the Cowboys are going to be thereabouts, and we do believe
well,
that,
Dolphins won't be there.
the Finns
Dolphins
are
won't
not.
be above Cowboys.
That's
Not
right.
on current
So
form.
they're not there then.
No,
So they're not making finals again.
they'll stay around 12th where they are.
Yeah. Rabbitohs 48, Storm 6. Now, I've got it on good authority there that
Storm are leaving the comp altogether.
Bellyache's had
We're
enough.
kicking them out.
Oh, actually, I think the coach has had enough. I
Cannot
think
believe I picked Storm.
You reckon he's done? You think?
I think he's starting to talk about retirement.
Because did he just sign on last year
Yeah,
for
he
another
did.
2 years.
Another 2
Yeah.
years?
But he's talking retirement at the moment.
He's
Craig.
probably regretted it. Yeah. Well,
Would he,
you would
mate?
into this season.
Like I took my eyes off the TV, or it could have been, but I might have been in the car, I might have been the radio. And if you took your eyes off the TV,
Hang on, you took your eyes off the TV, but you're on the radio.
But maybe I was in the car listening to the radio, so I couldn't really see the TV. You'd hope not anyway. But if you took your ears or your eyes off whatever you were listening to,
yeah.
it was just a constant turnover of tries. Every
Yeah.
time they got the ball, they seemed to just score.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Well, a good mate Treno did send through some points on the Storm. If you want me to read them.
yeah, please do.
The reasons that he can see why Storm are shit this year, outside Grant, Munster and Hughes, the rest of the team are very average. And the worst thing is those three are out of form. There's no fear factor in the pack. The loss of Big Nelson has been bigger than they realised. Also, Katoa is one of their best last year and he may never play again. Sean Bloor was the other back rower that was killing it and he is injured too. Kamakamika having a stroke is the cherry on top. Then there's Pappenhausen retiring, which also is huge. Faralago. It's good in attack, but it seems like his talking defence isn't there yet. If your fullback isn't giving the front line the right direction, defence gaps appear. Apart from the Dragons, the Storm are probably the next worst team in the competition. I can't see it getting any better. It had to happen sometime, but this is quite amazing how the mighty have fallen.
I agree.
And also we forget.
agree with
I
that.
forget. I'm sure Pezzett was at the Storm last year.
Yep.
He's now gone on loan to, not from the Storm, to Parramatta because he's going to Broncos next year. So there's another player they've lost as well.
Yeah.
I think Harry Grant's still trying his heart out.
Yeah, and did you see him on the interview after the?
I didn't see that.
Like he really went into bat for Craig Bellamy and said, "Look, it's not Craig's fault. It is truly like don't ask him stupid." He said, "Don't ask him stupid questions because these questions need to be directed to the playing group because we're the ones that are just making Craig look stupid."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbitoh, the Panthers 44 defeated the Knights 12.
Well, looking at some highlights on this game, and again, they just racked up the points per minute.
Yeah.
Knights started off all right this year, but they've really dropped.
Well, Pong is coming back.
He is this weekend, and so is Bradman Best.
Yeah, and so is Dylan Brown.
He was back last week.
I still don't think they would have beat the Panthers with those players. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're a good football team. I don't know what else we can say about this club and team. They just completely dominate. Like, again, look at their defence.
Yeah.
I know we're watching a replay and
It'll change in a couple of years.
34-12, 38-12, 10 minutes to go. They've got the best defence. Like, their defence, their for and against is something like, what is it here?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Whatever it is.
It's the best the other teams can hope is that the Panthers suffer some injuries.
Their differential is for a 4 is 167. The next is 86.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what you've got to do with this team is not only to defend, and they make it really difficult for you to defend against them.
Yeah.
But you have to score against this football team, Baz, and I don't see how the other 16 teams are scoring against them.
We said it all the time. Defense wins comps.
Exactly. I can't wait, though. This Sunday, 3 p.m. at Combank Stadium, Manly Panthers. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking heavyweights.
Speaking of Manly, they defeated the Eels 33-18.
Dispatched them easily.
Well, not as smashed them as they're 7-6 at half time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was a little bit concerned. Thought, oh, geez, is this the bubble? Is this the day that the bubble's going to burst for our great man, Kieran Foran? They came out.
Not against the Eels, surely.
No, not against
They'll lose one eventually, but
they will.
not
No,
against
not against. And they were magnificent. Jamal Fogarty was great. Jason Saab finally got his first try after 11 games. Had 11-game drought.
His first one. Wow.
First 11 games.
That's huge
that's especially for him. Just even Ben Travojevic been playing great footy. So does New South Wales pick? Well, he's going to, isn't he? But why should Mitchell Moses be picked over Adam Dewey? Because he's just a better footballer and he's been there and done it?
Yeah. Well,
he's not playing very good football, Mitch.
And that's interesting too, because as far as the coaching ranks go, they're losing a lot of coaches, assistant coaches. So they've lost Craig Bellamy, they've lost Flanagan, they've lost. Who else have they lost?
You mean the Blues?
The coaching, Blues, the coaching staff.
I can't think who.
So I think they're about 3.
Maybe Michael Ennis.
Yeah, well, Ennis, they would have actually been. There's your third.
But the thing with Origin, though, they always tend to stick with the incumbents.
I agree.
Even if they're not performing well in their club team, if they're healthy and fit, they usually pick them. Like Munster will get picked for Queensland, no doubt.
100%.
Well, he's playing terribly, but
I don't think he should, but they'll still pick him.
Yeah.
And we had this kind of little disagreement a few weeks ago saying he's going to get picked. I said he would, and you said he may not. I wouldn't pick him now. I would not pick on form Cameron Munster or Mitch Moses, but they're both going to play.
No, I'd pick Dearden and Clifford that personally, but I'm biased.
You are very biased.
All right, let's look at the ladder. Thanks to Optimus One, your Optimus One ladder, and the Panthers on top, followed by the Warriors, Tigers, Rabbits, Roosters on 12, Seagulls, Broncos, and Cowboys round out the 8 on 10. Then comes out the Sharks, Dogs, Knights, Dolphins, Titans, Raiders, Eels, Storm, and Dragons yet to open the account.
We have this conversation. I love this because it changes every week, and that's what we love about sport and whatever, the variables. But is there only 2 teams that can make the top 8 from here? Do you think? Is it only Sharks and Bulldogs?
Maybe Knights. They've got to turn it around. But yeah, I don't see the Dolphins, Gold Coast, Canberra, Para, Melbourne, St George.
No.
St George gets 2 points this week with the bye, so congrats to them.
No, I don't. Geez. Yeah, in round 9, geez, you'd hope that the 8's not really already done and dusted.
But, we get surprised every year. Someone could make a late surge. Canberra might find some form.
Yeah.
There's still time.
Canberra and Melbourne can make a late surge because, they're both, what's their points there? Like Melbourne is on 8 points. Is that correct? No,
188, 4 and 232 against.
Melbourne's on 4.
Okay, yeah, 4 points.
And then the Cowboys are on 10. And percentage. You're 4 points, you're 4 games out. So you got to win your 3 games plus massive percentage. So that's 4 games.
That's why I think it's Sharks, Bulldogs, and Newcastle, maybe.
Yeah.
So are we pretty well ruling Storm out?
Yes.
Whoa.
The bottom.
And I'm calling that too.
Yeah, and you're an avid and a loyal supporter.
Oh, yeah.
You're a rabid supporter.
Rabid.
The bottom
Foaming
6
at the
probably
mouth.
won't make finals.
Wow, that's...
Unless it's a
No,
miraculous turnaround.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just...
If the Storm keep losing the way that they are, okay, they definitely won't make the 8. They need to start winning games.
Well, they're for and against.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Like it's negative 44.
Yeah.
And we got Origin period coming up too. So some of these teams will lose players.
So they'll lose Grant and Munster.
Yeah.
Or they'll only keep Hughes.
Yeah.
If they
Well, Jarome Hughes is injured at the moment.
I was going to say, is he got a wrist
injured.
injury or
Yeah.
something?
So he's out.
He's
so
out.
if he doesn't get back, they'll have no Hughes maybe. No, definitely no Munster, no Grant.
Yeah.
Their 3 best players.
Okay, then all right, I'm calling it. They're done.
Yeah.
That's
I think
it.
they're done.
Yeah,
All right.
might as well go on
Put
an
a
early
fork in 'em.
pre-season trip.
Yeah. Well,
There's still $41.
go to PNG.
Only $41 to win the premiership. So
Nah, I'm not wasting my money there.
All right, let's look at the big stories here from AFL. And there's a mental health push, which is gaining serious traction. Kevin Sheedy and Jeff Kennett is pushing for a league-wide initiative, and they've called for a marquee awareness match and focus on rural and regional mental health. This isn't a side issue anymore.
No, this is a great. It's a massive issue, especially in regional and rural health. I've grown up in rural areas, and it can be really tough. And now living in a regional area as well, so there has been a little. It's great that this has come out in the open, but there has been a massive pushback on mental health round, and I don't know why.
really, from who?
Oh, just I don't know. They'd rather do other type of rounds, like. And I'm not saying like it's Indigenous round, a Pride round. Like, why hasn't the mental health been pushed?
Should be prevalent.
Should be so prevalent compared to, say, some other round. Like obviously, yes, we have Magic round. That's a bit different, but it's just something that's been pushed under the carpet, and now it is gaining traction in both competitions. And I think we just need to have NRL and AFL need to come out and say, look, this is when it's happening and occurring.
Yeah.
It's a huge issue for sport because we know that sport can be good for your mental health, but it can also have a negative effect if you're not performing or you get dropped from your team or
Exactly.
or
And
whatever.
it's a big issue in our society, and
Yeah.
I really hope this does get up and running, and it's just not the males, it's females, it's young men, young women, children. So it's everyone, older age groups. So yeah.
All right, homophobia crackdown is still a live issue. The Lance Collard suspension is sparking debate. So the league is balancing punishment versus fairness, and the AFLPA is pushing for consistency. So the AFL still hasn't figured out how to handle culture issues properly. So it's not settled.
So he got 7 weeks, Baz, for a homophobic slur.
9 weeks.
9 weeks. 9 weeks.
With 2 of those suspended. Sorry.
Yeah. So he got reduced to 2 weeks. He appealed against it, and it got reduced to 2 weeks. Now, the AFL has been very, very big on the homophobic slur. Like for example, there was a local footballer on the weekend. I got told in AFL Cairns called someone a retard. I know that's not homophobic, but he's going to get a decent suspension.
Yeah.
So the AFL is very big on it. But then so here's their head office as such, says, this is a big push from us. Then it goes to the appeals board or wherever it might go on, and they've now reduced it to 2. That's why they're trying to balance the punishment. But I mean, if you really want this out of your game,
he has maintained his innocence. So
and I know, and it's hearsay because what happened with Zach Butters from Port Adelaide. He just called the umpire a weak pussycat or something like that. It was probably a bit worse than that.
But it's pretty tough when
it was hearsay.
You grow up in an environment where these terms get used and these slurs get used, and then you go and play sport, and I guess it is important that they try and stamp it out. But these young men have grown up with this stuff, and it really needs to start much sooner than that.
Yeah, of course it does. It's I don't know how the consistency comes about when you've got the league very, very strong on it, and then you've got the appeals board who goes, 7 weeks is probably a bit too much, so we'll just give you 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, does it make the league or the leagues or any type of sporting code a laughing, what's the word?
They don't do this
stock.
in any other country other than Australia. It seems to be this big racism, homophobic thing that happens. If you go over to New Zealand, none of this happens.
Yeah, okay. So is it a woke issue? Is it a weak issue? Is it our leagues within our codes of sport?
If we're looking at political correctness, then why are we, I'll come to 2 examples a bit later, okay, that actually happened during the week with me, okay. Now, first of all, there was a guy in junior football. This was a junior rugby league game where I was actually standing on the sideline there assessing a referee, a young referee, mind you, only 17, probably about 17 years old, still wearing the green socks. If it's green, it's under 18. Guy on the sideline there gives the kid an absolute gobful. Not only him, but all the other players that were actually playing on either side were giving him an absolute gobful, filming it while he goes along, which you can't do at a junior game anyway. Yeah.
Wow.
So I question why this kind of thing actually happens. Now, the other thing too, I went and saw Jimmy Carr on Monday, which was a great show, fantastic show. Woman, drunk as her,
As her grandmother?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. She comes in, gives Jimmy Carr a gobful, which is all fair enough because, he's there, he wants to be heckled, whatever else. Turns around, drops the strides and everything there, shows a bare ass right in front of me.
But why? What do you like?
For no reason whatsoever.
Was she offended by Jimmy Carr?
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, don't bloody well go to a Jimmy Carr show.
Why would you spend $100 by actually bearing your bare ass? And then get kicked out by about 7 or 8 burly security guys. So, for me,
that's terrible.
It's not wokeness for me. It's just sheer damn stupidity.
Yeah,
I think there's obviously been involved in senior footy and AFL, and I have been a number of times over the years. There is respect from senior players and senior supporting and officials to the umpires out there. They don't. Look, they make probably plenty of mistakes, but so does a footballer, and I say that all the time. But why is it more acceptable in junior football to just absolutely raise and abuse these young men or women or girls who are refereeing their game?
Oh, yeah.
But it happens in AFL juniors throughout the country and in rugby league as well.
And you got to question why.
Is it because of parents just, I don't know, whether it's...
Parents have got coaches and everything
it's just,
I've seen coaches quit.
It's just shocking that some parents, it's maybe because you don't get the parent as saturation what you do at senior footy.
Yeah.
Probably compared to, or don't, my little...
The parents aren't turning up.
Yeah, that's right.
Whereas they do with the juniors.
Yeah, I know. And they get so heavily invested and, like, come on, it's just a game of footy and who cares about... like your little bloke or girl or little boy is probably not playing high-level football.
Yeah.
So pull your head in.
He actually did an amazing game of football, by the way. He passed with flying colours. So
Well, good on him.
So
What's his name?
Aidan Long.
Well done, Aidan. We throw a shout out. Well done, young fella.
Yeah, he probably
Young referee of the week.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. All right, rule changes are still under scrutiny. The new final structure continues to divide opinion. More teams equals more money equals more games. So, but the risk of watering down merits. Traditionalists hate it. Broadcasters love it. So, guess who actually wins? Of course, the broadcasters.
Yeah, but why don't we win it as well?
Are we enjoying watching people get injured?
Well,
really? There's more games involved.
Well, there's actually 2 more games in the AFL because of the play-ins.
Yep.
They will bring a play-in to the NRL. Now, if the Cowboys finished 9th or 10th,
you'd want to play in.
You're in. You're as a Cowboys supporter, you're happy. Like, I understand what you're saying, Daz, about injuries, but look, I know it is.
Does it water down the actual final series?
No. I think it makes it more exciting.
I think it's more exciting. I'm not. I've lost my tradition. I'm not. I love the more football, the better. The more finals, the better.
Let's see how
it's all
it goes.
about the
Let's see how it
almighty
goes
dollar.
this year. Before
I get it is. I get it is all about the dollar, but is it
more dollars means the game stays strong and healthy? That's only can be a good thing.
That's true.
And we might get more listeners, and who knows, we might be off to Vegas in a couple of years' time because we've got plenty of coin.
That's good. All right. Officiating controversy is not going away in AFL. It's the same old story. The technology's there, but the execution isn't perfect.
Yes, I did hear about this, and there was the game, I think, don't know if it was the Fremantle-Carlton game. I'm not 100% sure what the ruling was. I think it was that, yes, they kicked a goal and went back to the middle, and it took them nearly a minute and a half to make a decision. It
wasn't a goal.
It did. Yeah, it didn't take them a minute and a half to make the decision. It was 90 seconds later, which is way too long. So they reversed the decision, went back and gave Fremantle a Carlton behind. Fremantle took it down the other end and scored a goal.
Yeah.
So it was a massive turnaround. It was what we call in AFL is a 12-point turnaround. So instead of Carlton getting the 6 points, the 6 points then went back onto.
So were they still starting from the middle?
No, it went back.
They went back to the goal
line, and Fremantle kicked the ball out, and they was obviously able to take it downfield and scored a goal. So it's the technology in AFL is, to me, is a lot less acceptable than what it is in the league.
Why was it only a behind? Did somebody touch it or?
Yeah, I think there was a touch, maybe off the mark, or like it was on. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
But it just goes to show, if you don't visually see it, why we're using so much technology at the moment, it's just wasting time in the game.
It is.
So games, a typical AFL game's 3 hours long.
Yeah,
you're adding an extra probably half hour to an hour, constantly looking at technology just to actually determine if it's a goal or not.
And their technology is too difficult because it's not on the goal post. Like to be able to get their goal technology as good as the NRL is a lot more difficult. Years gone by, we would have gone back to the middle. It was a goal and it's just play on. But now because of it, it causes so much controversy.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned if the AFL can ever get it right.
Yeah. All right, there's a mid-season squeeze and contenders are starting to emerge. So it's the time of the year where the top 4 starts to separate, injuries and depths are tested and pressure builds on the coaches. So you can start penciling your finals now, boys.
Is the premiership still wide open in both leagues?
Must be. Would you pencil the Tigers in? Not the Richmond Tigers.
Not the Richmond.
I think it definitely is in the NRL.
You think it's wide open?
Look, still wide open in the AFL too. You know, any of those top 6, even top 10.
I'm still, AFL is probably Sydney, Fremantle, Hawthorn. I don't know who else.
Melbourne, Brisbane.
And Brisbane probably. That's my top 4.
Yep.
It's really hard for me to work out what the top 4 is going to land for the NRL.
Yeah.
Because I still don't trust the Tigers and Rabbits yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the AFL scoreboard there. And the Swans got up against the Doggies 126-60.
Yeah, well, the Dogs have currently got a AFL reserve grade team at the moment, as in they've got 1,000 injuries.
Yeah.
And it's showing at the moment. A bit of footsies there, Baz.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right. We always love a bit of footsies. And
I wasn't signaling anything.
Keep your foot to yourself.
no, exactly. This was totally expected. They do get a few players back, hopefully. Tim English, also Liberatore might be back, and a backman. But, geez, the Swans are motoring beautifully at the moment.
Yeah.
And are premiership favourites without a doubt.
Yep.
Definitely problems there at the Dogs.
All right, the Demons got up against Richmond 126-72. I don't think any surprises there.
Another flogging.
They tried hard. The Tigers really tried hard. But Melbourne, really well coached, and I've said it a number of times. They just had to do the job, and they got it done.
Hawks get up 112-63.
Over the Suns. Wow.
Bubble has burst.
Yeah, what's going on
their
there?
last 3 games, they've been flogged.
That's crazy. They started the year so well, the Suns.
Started so well. And Hawthorn, very well coached by Sam Mitchell. Sam Mitchell will lead this football club to a premiership for sure. And I thought that the Suns would be like to lose by nearly 10 goals against and also a contender, and they don't have a lot of injuries, so I don't know. They've lost their confidence along the way. They're obviously losing their contests around the ground in the middle, but I think they play a lesser side this week. I think it could be someone like Carlton or
Collingwood.
How good was
Hawks
this?
play Collingwood. Sorry, are you talking about Suns?
Suns. Yeah.
Suns play Giants.
Sun plays Giants. Yeah.
All right, speaking of Collingwood, 137-60 against Essendon.
Good old Collingwood.
I watched this game. Now, I've got to say, the first 2 quarters, I thought Essendon were quite competitive. They were behind the whole time.
Yeah.
But they were in the fight.
They were in the fight. I will
Third
give you
quarter,
that.
it just...
But
Collingwood just went off
the
with
inside
it,
50s that Collingwood generated in the first half and didn't convert. You think, well, if the floodgates open in the second half, it's going to be all open. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
So one of the greatest footballers of AFL, VFL, Scott Pendlebury, has now played 431 games. He will have this weekend, or he'll have tomorrow night. He won't play tomorrow night.
431 games.
So I'm in Melbourne Saturday week, and I will be watching Scott Pendlebury when Collingwood play Geelong. He will equal the all-time record, which is Brent Harvey's at 432 games.
Wow.
And however, it took him 431 games to register his highest possession tally, which is 43 disposals, and he had 19 goal assists. It was an outstanding game of football, and this is from a bloke who's 38 years of age.
That's incredible.
Yeah, magnificent. Yeah.
All right. Port Adelaide defeated the Cats 95-65.
What a turn up.
Yeah.
Who saw this?
Yeah. I didn't see it coming.
No, not at all. No, I probably can't talk too much about this game because I haven't even reviewed it or seen the 15-minute clips that they bring it on TV Foxtel, but yeah, I have said that about Port. They are going to surprise sides, and next week they'll probably come out and lose now because that's their inconsistency.
All right, Dockers defeated Carlton 103-89.
Yeah, they were unlucky, the Blues. Very unlucky, going all over the way to the west at Optus Stadium. Fremantle did enough to win this game, and you expect that. But we might see Carlton winning a game very soon.
143, St Kilda defeated the Eagles 42.
Oh, Eagles. Oh, my God. That's dreadful.
Wiggles.
They are dreadful.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, look, Saints did what they had to do, but this proud football club on the west coast of Australia are just, they had nothing compared to what they were 10 years ago. And it's a real shame, but they're a bloody disgrace.
How long before you reckon they'll rebuild?
Decade. We take them 10 years
Yeah.
because Tasmania's coming in. And Tasmania for 3 years will get 6 of the top 20 draft picks.
Oh, they're
3 years
finally
in a row.
getting that stadium built.
Well, I was asked that on the weekend, and I said yes, but I'm pretty sure
It
it's been
hasn't
passed.
been in the news, though, has it?
No,
It's
it hasn't, but I'm
quietly-
sure it's been passed. I'm sure it has.
Okay, Brisbane Lions defeated the Crows 127-75.
He's the juggernaut. It just continues to keep going. They'll be top 4 team. The Crows had been a bit of a disappointment this year. They finished on top of the ladder last year. Got a really good forward line. But yeah, it's not that far, Adelaide to Brisbane, so you can't really say the travel is an issue. It's just I think the Brisbane Lions are a better team and well coached.
Yeah. Giants defeated the North Melbourne 105
Closest game of the
98.
week, this one.
Yeah, this was a really good game of football. And North Melbourne had their opportunities to win this game and probably should have. So the Giants are just going and I would have loved to see North Melbourne. If North Melbourne had won this game, they would have been a chance maybe not to make top 8, but they would have been a chance to make top 10.
It's actually quite a good win for them, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a absolute deadlock here for the ladder, thanks to Optimus One. The Swans, Fremantle and Hawthorn on 24. Melbourne on 20. Lions and North Melbourne round out the 6 on 16. Also on 16, the Suns, Collingwood, Cats and Dogs. Port Adelaide, St Kilda, Crows and Giants all on 12. West Coast on 8. Carlton on 4. Essendon on 4. Richmond yet to open the account.
And this is what I like about this play-in. So you got the bottom 4 teams who are not going to make finals. But you've got teams of Port Adelaide, St Kilda, Adelaide and Giants only out of the top 10 by 1 game because some have got a better percentage. So this is going to keep the interest, I believe, until like up to round 24, 25. Well, they don't go that high. Sorry, they probably only go to round 23. So round 20. But I think it's great, because there's 4 teams down the bottom who are not going to make it, but there's 4 teams still got the ability. Because if you only had if you did have a top 8, probably the bottom 2, which is probably Giants and Adelaide, you're saying, well, they're not making it because of their percentage. Yeah.
All right, couple of close games here in the Host Plus Cup. Capras defeated Tweed Seagulls 26-24. The Bears defeated the Hunters 42-2. Tigers defeated Blackhawks 28-18. Dolphins defeated the Devils 22-10. Falcons defeated the Magpies 38-32. Jets defeated the Cutters 28-18. And Winner Manly Seagulls defeated the Clydesdales 40-16. Pride had a bye.
Pride had a bye. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, it's I guess I probably would need to see the ladder to see where where it's all.
I'll bring that up. But yeah, it's really interesting there to actually see where different people are at. So currently the Falcons are on top with 12, the Jets, Bears, Dolphins, Cutters, Tigers and Capras on 10. The Pride sit at 9 and that rounds out the 8. The Seagulls, Winner Manly Seagulls, on 7, Magpies on 6, Tweed Seagulls on 5, Blackhawks on 4, Hunters on 4, Devils on 3, and Clydesdales on 2.
Oh, poor old Toowoomba. They're always
Just
at the
can't
bottom.
get it in.
Yeah, because it's a bit like, no, I shouldn't say that. Probably it is got to keep it clean sometimes. Keep it clean, lads.
Keep it
Okay.
clean.
No, well, I think the Clydesdales came back in last year.
Yeah.
And I think they've only won none.
Yeah.
I don't think they've won many games.
It's
a bit of a shame because Toowoomba is a very rich history at Toowoomba for rugby league. But I don't know. I don't know how you get Toowoomba up and running as strong as Ipswich. Yeah.
Well, they're very close
Yes, they are very close.
geographically.
You got to go up a bloody mountain range to get to Toowoomba,
That's it.
and it's -10 in winter.
Yeah,
So
it's not cool.
To go to
Well, it is cool.
It is cool to go to football training in Toowoomba in the winter.
Oh, I actually lived in Dolby for a while.
Oh,
that was
jeez.
terrible.
That's just flat and cold and
Yeah.
You'd be
Rather
nuts.
prefer being in Cairns.
yeah, of course you do. Great to have you here.
Yeah. All right. So live and local FNQ. The Ivanhoes defeated Mossman 40-20. Suburbs defeated Tully 16-10. Good game here. Atherton defeated the Roos 18-16. Innisfail defeated Mareeba 20-14, and Brothers defeated Yarrabah 64 blot.
That Atherton
hurt.
Roos game, that was 1v3 on the
Yeah,
weekend. I don't know
it
where
was.
that's landed now. As I keep saying, the Roos have bought up big
Yeah.
over the off summer and in off season. And they're obviously doing a good job. You'd probably look at that. I know it's the ladders and it's they only get 1 or 2 points a win, but you'd think it's going to be Atherton, Brothers, Innisfail, Kangaroos. That's probably your top 4. I can't see any of the others really making any dent into premiership. So, but they've probably been the top 4, the big 4 for quite a while. I guess the Ivanhoe Knights were up there, but they're having a shocking season.
Yeah, so your ladder there, Atherton on 9, Brothers Innisfail on 8, Kangaroos on 6, Suburbs, Tully and Yarrabah on 4, Mareeba on 3, Ivanhoe on 2, and Mossman yet to score.
Just on talking about Mossman, can you blokes help me? Who played at Mossman that played at Cronulla?
Ben Barber.
Yes, that's correct. He won a medal in the, didn't he? He played there 2 or 3 years ago.
Yep. And George Burgess actually played for Cairns Brothers.
He did when they won the comp. Well, they
won the comp.
Yeah. And then obviously Josh Dugan's been the coach for the last, not this year, but previous 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
I wonder where he ended up, Josh Dugan.
Not too sure.
Yeah.
Not too sure.
And I think George Burgess has gone maybe back to the UK.
Yeah.
I think he might be playing in the Super League, actually.
Yeah.
And I'll have to have a look to see where. I thought Ben Barber might have ended up down at Townsville.
Yeah, I don't know where Mackay, actually.
Was it Mackay?
Yeah, he went down to Mackay.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to have a check
He was
on.
supposed to play for the Cowboys and then
That's right.
messed it all up.
Yeah, totally messed that up. All right, the AFL Cairns results there, thanks to Kazales and Chemist Warehouse. Where we got the Cutters defeated the Tigers 86-53. The Dogs defeated the Crocs defeated the Dogs there 103-72, and the Saints 135 defeated the Hawks 39.
Yes, well, the Hawks had high hopes that they'll be a lot more competitive this year, and you've seen probably 1 or 2 games of them, and as your opinion, they're pretty poor.
Yeah.
Like very poor.
Oh, yeah. Terrible.
We were very happy with the North Cairns Tigers. We had 7 under-17s players in that first grade, so to lose by 5 goals, you're never happy to lose, but that was a good effort.
Yep.
The big upset was obviously, even though it was 103-72, the Crocs to the Bulldogs, at one stage the game was 92-28.
Wow.
Yeah. So Port Douglas Crocs are definitely the favourites so far.
Yeah,
for the year.
don't forget, you can actually watch all these games on AFL Cairns TV. I'll go out and actually commentate this week, I think. I missed out on last week.
Why
All right. The women, the Tigers defeated the Cutters there 38-34. The Crocs, the Bulldogs there 91 defeated the Crocs 13. And the Hawks defeated the Cairns Saints there 51-28.
The only game I'll mention, obviously I was there at the at Fretwell Park of South Cairns. A very, very controversial decision was given on the siren, and it was given to North Cairns Tigers in front of the goal, and the North Cairns Tigers kicked the winning goal and won by 4 points after the siren. So that was very exciting.
Wow. All right, boys, that'll just about do us.
Very good.
One thing I want to mention tomorrow night is the first game of the Women's State of Origin series.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Actually, McDonald
are we
Jones
going to do
Stadium.
we're going to do our tips before we?
Yeah, let's
take
do our
off?
tips. Yeah, let's do that. Why
Right,
not?
let's do
Yeah,
our.
let's do
Let's
that.
get our tips in.
I feel like the Women's State of Origin has flown under the radar.
Yeah, I've been-
I didn't even
yeah.
know it was on.
I've
till
been
I saw it.
seeing the teams come in and and everything like that. But yes, that's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night.
Today's Wednesday,
So the
right.
NRL round kicks off on Friday this
Oh,
week. So,
okay.
with the
All right.
Cowboys,
Well, let's
Bulldogs,
get into
yeah.
it.
All right, the dogs and cows
Cows
on Friday night.
Cows easy. Like I
I
mean,
think
Easy.
Cowboys.
why
Easy.
are the dogs the favourites still? If you look at the odds here, like
Well,
that's it's just
he's at Allianz. It's at
Accor
Accor
Stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Can they play that
dogs
bad?
were dreadful against Broncos last week.
All right, I'll go the Cowboys.
Well, you don't have to. It's up to you. But come on,
Dolphins against the Storm, 8:00
I
on
can't tip the
Friday
Storm.
night.
Like I can't tip the Storm.
Now,
Yeah.
This is
It's
just
just not
I'm going to
happening.
get the coin, and if it goes heads, I'm going the Finns.
Finns will get a good win finally.
Yeah, Titans against the Raiders on.
This is going to be close. I can't.
This is a really good round because there's a lot of teams that are playing
Yeah.
each other where their ladder position is.
Titans are coming off a bye, so I don't know if that's going to work for or against them. You know.
Titans
That's really tight.
I'm gonna go
odds, too.
Raiders
We
and-
can't mention it, but it's really tight odds.
yeah, it's.
Raiders for me.
I'm
Tighter
going
than a mum's
Titans.
ass.
I've-
All right.
Eels versus Warriors at Combank.
So
Yeah.
there's another one that's kind of very.
Warriors too.
I'm liking the Warriors.
I've got to go Warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors.
All right. Roosters play Broncos.
Here's another one of these games of ladder positions.
Yeah.
Roosters for me. I think Broncos will put up a fight.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going Broncos. If Walsh is back, let's go Broncos.
Rabbits play Knights on Sunday.
And this is at McDonald Jones Stadium.
I can't remember. Knight's good at home or bad at home.
Well, they've got a few new players in.
Yeah, Pong is
Ponga's
back.
Ponga's back.
Yeah, Bradman Best is back.
All right, yeah.
Surely,
Knights.
gents,
Knights
we've
for
got to
me.
go the Knights.
Yep.
But I can't. But I can't get the Rabbits though. So don't go the Knights, people. Do not back them.
Sharks Tigers at
Look,
Ocean
Sharks
Stadium.
are well and truly the favourites. What?
Yeah, I'm
Are
taking
they?
Tigers.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
on the odd. Okay, can we even say that
I haven't looked at the team
the,
list.
the
but
odds that
what's
the
going on?
Tigers are paying? I know I'm never allowed to say, but
Yeah.
people
Get
just
on the Tigers.
put some of your hard-earned cash on the Tigers now.
Or some of
All
that
right.
not so hard earned cash that you got lying around.
Panthers play Manly at Combank.
This will be a good game.
It's a good
This will be a good
but
game.
The odds again.
Yeah, it's insane. I think
I get it. Manly are probably not that good though. They're not that good. And Penrith
but
are great.
they'll be in this game.
Yeah, I'm going Manly. Of course I am. What are you doing,
They'll be
Daz?
in this game. Hard not to tip the
of
Panthers,
I
but
think so.
I think it's a better showing than what the odds are gonna.
I agree.
dictate
I
that.
think just for a little bit of a tip out there, listeners, let's go
Tigers and the Manly.
Manly into West Tigers.
Yeah, just
That
You've
is
heard it here
that's a very
just
healthy
monopoly money. Don't bet
it's
real
a
money.
very healthy multi.
All right, AFL Collingwood play Hawthorn at the MCG.
I believe I'm a Collingwood supporter, but I do believe Hawthorn will win this.
Wow.
We don't match up very well against the Hawks.
Yeah, I'll go
Dogs
Hawks.
play Fremantle at Marvel.
Fremantle.
Well, Fremantle have to win away, so I'm going Fremantle, and I've said that they're going to make the grand final, so they'll win.
Dog's no good right now.
Adelaide play Port at
Oh.
Adelaide
This
Oval.
is the showdown.
Yeah, isn't it?
2 weeks ago, it was all Adelaide were going to win this, Adelaide Crows. I still think Adelaide will get up. This will be a cracking game
This will be
now.
great, yeah.
This is on, 8:10 p.m.
8:10 p.m.
on a
Friday.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Good. Yep.
Also, Essendon play the Lions at Marvel.
So much as I love you, Baz,
Yeah, look,
cannot.
I just want the Bombers to compete in this one, but I think the Lions will have this easily.
Yeah.
All right. The local cellar dwellers there,
Wow.
West Coast and Richmond,
This is
had flopped us.
West Coast never seen such good odds.
if Richmond don't win this game, they are not going to win a game all year. But they're not beating. The West Coast is so bad.
Yeah.
I've got to go West Coast. But
I'm going Richmond, actually.
This is a terrible game of footy.
All right. Geelong play North Melbourne at GMHBA.
Only because it's at
okay.
GMHBA. and they lost last week. They'll probably win.
North's
quite
got to
easily.
turn this around, but yeah, I'm going Cats.
Carlton play St Kilda at Marble.
I'm going for an upset. I'm going to say that Carlton's going to beat the Saints.
Go the Blues.
Yeah, I think they're ready to win one.
Yeah. All right. Sydney play Melbourne at the SCG.
Don't get drawn in that this is first versus fourth. They're not a fourth team yet.
Sydney all the way.
Sydney all the way.
Gold Coast
Gold Coast have
the
to
Gold
win.
Coast
They are a bit
against
like
GWS.
yeah.
Gold Coast have to prove they're still in this comp. They got to
I
win
don't
this.
think the Giants are travelling too well. So Suns for me too.
All right. That'll do us.
Well done.
Thanks,
That'll wrap it up.
Daz.
Very good.
Thank you, boys. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Go Queensland. Women's
Yeah,
State of
the
Origin
two-
tomorrow
yeah,
night.
that'll be great to watch.
All right. We're watching that on the big screen? Probably not.
Yeah, no, where will I be? Somewhere.
I'll be at Dunwoody's.
I might
Dunwoody's.
go to Dunwoody's too for a nice dinner.
Yeah.
You know, so go to Dunwoody's. They sponsor the North Cairns Tigers Football Club, so don't be shy to ever get there. But it's been entertaining once again, gents. Thank you.
Go Tigers.
Thank
Go
you,
everyone.
Operations Manager Dave.
Yeah, that's it.
Any specials on this week?
There is a few specials on this week, so
Oh.
just please, ring in number 0423 883 173 and see what we can do for
All
you.
your finance needs.
Thank
All
you.
your finance needs. All right. Thanks, boys. We'll see you again
Thanks,
next
guys.
week.
See ya.
Catch up on.
Bye-bye.
Bye.